to L5 Star FC, and let's hope for a win. We got the Leipzig match preview. It is the second leg. It is being taken place in Budapest in the Puskas Arena, the same venue which was the venue of our first leg win against the team. A chance to possibly change the format. I'm not too sure. I'm delighted to announce I'm joined by Salah, Charlie, and Wakar for this one. You confident going into this one, Salah, or sense of anxiety given Leipzig's threat?
Anxiety, man. Look, they bounced back ever since they lost against us. They won every single game leading up to this one. They won every single game since they've lost to us. So I'm not, and I think we versus Leipzig lost, I think, once and then won and then lost. So we haven't been in the greatest of form since that Leipzig win, but I think Ozan Kabak and Firmino should be back. They are declared fair according to James Pearce. So I'm not that confident and I'm not that nervous. I'm not that confident. I'm not that gassed for this game. But hopefully, because we have this 2-0 advantage, hopefully we can go to Budapest and hold on to this lead and see through and go out to the quarterfinals and go far in this competition, because this is the only competition we have left to play for. So, yeah.
Yeah, what about you, Akar? You feeling slightly anxious going into this one, given RB Leipzig's hot run of form at the minute?
Shit in the bed looks really possible right now. We've lost to Fulham, and you expect, we could bottle against 2-0 lead against Leipzig. That's easier for losing to Fulham. No disrespect to Fulham, but we were champions last season. We should not be losing to them.
Yeah, we shouldn't be, but what do you think, Charlie? Is there a sense of anxiety, or are we just going to be confident going into this one, and we got the mental edge on them, given the fact that they hesitated the last time that we played them?
This is a season-defining game. We get knocked off this, you think, fuck's sake, you know what I mean? Like, we've got no chance, we've got no hope if we don't get through. And what's even more stupid is we lose 3-1, right? That'd be 3-3 on aggregate. We go out on away goals when we've played the two legs in the same stadium. So I just be like...
Yeah.
This Champions League is absolutely a mess. It's because, there's no home advantage, basically. And I think, personally, they should have...
That's the fans, isn't it?
Yeah, personally, I think they should have scrapped the away goal rule, because, there's no point of it, because no one's gaining a advantage of being at home or being away. So.
Well, it was brought in to make teams come out at home, but that doesn't. Atletico aren't going to change the tactics at home, are they? So it's a silly route, really.
Yeah, it was also silly because it was like the Atletico game. Now, if we manage to get through this game, we get further than we did last season, which is always a progress. But last season, Atletico come and they had 120 minutes to score an away goal, and we only had 90. So that was the slight disadvantage of having away goals, because as defensive as they are, they did find a way. And obviously they might have an extra 30 minutes if they do score 2 goals in the first 90 minutes. But
the thing I don't get is, how can some teams play in Spain and then some teams can't? And the thing about last season is Atletico Madrid, we should not have played that game, because in Spain there were a lot of COVID cases going up and this and that.
But how would they allowed to come here? They should have not come to Anfield. That's the big mistake. When we went to the Wanda Metropolitano, it was completely safe at the time. But when they came to Anfield, that was wrong. But let's stay on topic due to Leipzig.
Yeah, let's stay on topic.
Yeah, I agree, and it's always different without the fans, and I feel like, actually, if anyone wants a glimmer of hope going into this Champions League, the last time we won it and the final was in Istanbul, we were having an awful season in league, and we won the Champions League. So you never know. But I personally, what I believe is that, look, if we keep on playing the way we're playing, there's no chance that we're going to win it. However, if you do get into a Champions League last 8, it's anybody's then. You're in the last 8 of Europe, It's 2 games, and you can just go flat out. And if we could see the Liverpool of last season, the Liverpool of 2 seasons ago in them 2 games potentially, then, who knows? We could get to a semi-final, but we got to stay on task. Leipzig's
In my
obviously
opinion,
a big...
we have the squad to do it. It's just, will they perform when we need them to? Like, we won't, if top 4 is out of our sight, and we're still in Champions League, I would say, just go for the Champions League, because it's a lot slower compared to the Premier League. Players like Thiago, they will thrive in that competition because it suits Thiago's play style.
Yeah, true.
Rather than just being press.
Yeah, but they have some threats. They have Angelino, obviously, on the left. They have Sabitzer, I think it is. Upamecano, Kanate. They have Hwang Hee-chan, who had a decent chance in the last minute, if I remember, in the first leg. So they have the
this weekend as well.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's obviously, we're gonna have to make sure that Ozan Kabak's back to sort of give us any possible hope of cutting out their threats. And I just want to know, do you think with Fabinho being played in midfield on Sunday, do you think that he'll be moved into the midfield for this game, or do you think that he could be moved into defence? What are your thoughts, Charlie?
I think he'll play in defence, because you look at that back line and just think, nah, isn't that? You think Kabak should be back for this game, so you think Fabinho, Kabak's solid enough, but then it leaves the midfield like it's hard to get that balance. But I just think you need Fabinho and Kabak, because I just think if you put anyone else alongside Kabak, you just think it's just so dodgy.
Yeah, but I suppose the midfield could look good if it's Fabinho, Thiago and Naby, possibly. I'm not too sure. There's a few potential lineups that they could go, but they obviously have the likes of Angelino, which caused a big threat. Obviously, Trent had a good game against him last time, if I remember rightly. But I do think Angelino got away with Liverpool got away with a few occasions with Angelino where he had a shot on the edge of the area and he scuffed it. Maybe on another day he would have hit it properly. And there's something we've got to watch out for. And our right hand side's going to have to be on its A game to cut out that supply threat to Angelino on the night. But can you see Leipzig coming back? Are they more than capable of it? What's your thoughts, Charlie?
Yeah, 100%. Because simple as we're crap. 3-1, you think that's definitely possible. We go a goal down at half time, they'll probably get a second. I think it could easily go to at least extra time because we're just awful. But it is a European night, so I do think we'll get through. I think they'll win 2-1 on the night, but we get through on aggregate.
I'm so thankful for one thing, that this game is not at Anfield. God, I'm thankful.
That's the first time we've ever been so thankful a European game is not at Anfield.
Yeah, that's the first time I've been happy that oh my God, because our Anfield form is atrocious. If we're losing to Fulham and Brighton, then imagine what Leipzig will do to us. I'm already scared.
Yeah, but can Leipzig? We've seen them against Man United. We've seen them on a few occasions. I don't know why, but I know this might be a bit disrespectful to RB Leipzig. They remind me a bit of a Burnley in the sense that they could win. No.
I get you.
Like on one day they could get beat by 4-5, and then on another day they could just be on their absolute A game and then win by 2 goals or, you know what I mean?
You're right.
I feel like a bit inconsistent.
Because I remember the group stages, they went to Old Trafford, got fresh 5. I think it was 5-0, 5-1. And then when United came to the Red Bull Arena, they won 3-2. So I get what you're trying to say there about Leipzig.
I think they're more like Southampton, to be honest, because obviously Hasenhüttl's at Southampton, and the Red Bull brand, they play the same style of football. So they play the same football, and obviously they get smashed 9-0 on an annual basis.
Yeah. Look, if our form can get any worse, a little bit of positivity is that we might not lose 9-0. But what are your thoughts?
There's a possibility if Reece Williams plays.
No, don't say
Reece
that.
Williams was sound against Fulham, though.
He played a good game, but
against
like
Fulham.
you can't play against the likes of RB Leipzig.
That's everyone knows that. Come on, like let's be respectful to the
But,
kid.
but it's Klopp.
It's
he
not
might just
Klopp.
change
It's
that.
the owners. It's the owners that never bought him a centre back from week 1 in January. You can't blame anything on Reece Williams, even in the United game. You can't say that. We know he's not Champions League quality, but just don't say he's gonna get we're gonna get thrashed 9-0 if he plays, because I think that's quite disrespectful towards Reece Williams, because like every mistake he plays is not his fault that he's in this position to be starting. So yeah, just give a little bit of respect to Reece Williams.
Yeah, well, obviously the Champions League could come as a distraction, a chance their form. Is this a slippery slope, though, for Liverpool, in the sense that do they put all eggs into one basket, or do they try and juggle the two and just see where it takes them if they get to a potential quarterfinal? What are your thoughts? Does Klopp go really strong for the Champions League? Obviously, racked up the changes against Fulham, which I 100% back because we did need to freshen things up. But do you think that Champions League's a priority for, like the competition this year is a priority for them, or do you think the league is something that they want to get to Champions League football next year via? What are your thoughts, Charlie?
Well, Klopp did say in his interview, we'll never give up on the league, but I just think we're far too inconsistent to get top 4. And you think the Champions League, you need to win. Like, you could lose this game, draw the quarterfinals, get through on away goals, draw the semi-finals, get on away goals, and then win the. It's like
it's a lot easier.
It's a lot easier. You don't have to be consistent. I don't think we'll win the Champions League, because I think you get to the quarters, you get to the semis, you get top clubs like Bayern, Man City, who will probably batter us. I hope City don't, because we're a top European side, but I'm not sure. I hope not, but
they're a small club. And an Arab came around, they picked them up, and they will never win the Champions League. I'm telling you right now. Their manager spent 500 million on the defense alone, and he hasn't made it past the quarterfinals. They will win it, trust me.
It all depends on. I feel for me, the Champions League's all about the team who peaks at the right time. Because you can play an awful season, awful for 3/4 of the season. Say you just about get through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League.
In the Champions League,
you start getting a run of games, and you're away. You're away.
In the Champions League, you need to take your chances, like, and then you could just sit back because, like, there's no fans. But like, what I'm trying to say is, like, you can just sit back and break on the counter because there's no fans urging the losing team to, to just go at them, because the manager can tell them. The manager can say so much to them, but if there's no fans being the 12th man, then they can't. And this is the same thing with Bayern, yeah. If the teams took their chance, I'm not saying Bayern didn't. Bayern deserved to win it, yeah. But if you think about it, yeah, in the final, PSG had chances, they didn't take them. Bayern won. Barca had chances in the early stages of the 8-2, they didn't take them. If you take these chances, yeah, we can win the game, because it's just the same thing with us and Barca when we lost 3-0 at their ground. If Ousmane Dembele scored, yeah, it would have been 4-0. We're out. But luckily, a miracle came on at Anfield and we won. So if you just take your chances, yeah, we can win the Champions League. And I think we can if we get a chance and we take it, then 100% we can win it. But if we just waste the chances, if we just waste the chances and just let them score, whatever team we play against, just come on us and just batter us, then we're obviously going to lose. But if they have some hope and try and get to loose balls and just pounce instinct, if they take their chances, then 100% we can win it.
Yeah, it's anybody's game. But first things first, we got to get our form round. We got to even get a little bit of confidence, because confidence does look really, really lost in some of these players. And yeah, they just need some sort of boost. And this Champions League game could come as a boost because it's a new competition. The 2 goals to the good. Surely we can't mess this one up as well. But potential lineups. We'll go separately. So I'll start with my lineup. We'll go around. We'll just go to Salah, Wakar, and then we'll finish on Charlie. My lineup is Alisson, Robertson, Trent, Kabak, and Now I'm gonna go Phillips. I feel like if Klopp starts Fabinho, if Klopp puts Fabinho on against Fulham, why would he put him on midfield to put him back in defence a few days later? So it could tell us some sort of sign maybe to what he's thinking ahead of this game. So I've put Phillips in there. The three in the middle, I've gone Fabinho in the 6, Thiago in the 8, and Naby Keita. And then the front three, Firmino down the 9, Salah on the right, and Mane on the left. That's my lineup. What's your lineup, Salah?
Oh, wow. Big man Ali in goal, best keeper. Then I'm going to go Trent. Then I go Fabinho's because there are some Liverpool fans that would say put Fabinho in the midfield, play Phillips, because Fabinho protects the thingy defence. But one thing you have to know about Leipzig, they barely attack through the middle. Most of the attack goes through their wing backs in Haidar and Mukiele and Angelino. So I think I'd start with Fabinho because his reading the game is better than Phillips as well. So then I'd go Kabak, go Robertson, then I'll go. See, this is where it happens because I don't want one of them to play, but I think knowing Klopp knows he's a hard worker, so he's going to play him. So I'm going to go Thiago because he was rested, so hopefully he gets to play this game. And then I'm going to go Keita, and then I'm going to go. For me, it's between Milner and Ronaldo. I'm going to just go Ronaldo, and then right wing I'm going to go Salah, and then out top I'm going to go Jota, left I'm going to go Mane.
Yeah. So, Wakaz, what's yours, mate?
Alisson, Trent, Nat Phillips, and Kabak. I think I agree with you, Aled. I think what's the point of bringing him on just to play in midfield, just to play him at the back? He could have just taken off Nat Phillips to, give him a rest, but played him in midfield. So that's why I think he'll play in midfield. I think Robertson, in the midfield, Keita, Thiago, and probably going to be Wijnaldum, knowing Klopp. The front three, I think Firmino should come back. I think Mane should play, and Jota. I think Salah will get a rest, I think.
Possibly. Maybe just start Jota, bring Salah on.
Yeah.
Possibly do that. It just depends on the situation. If we're maybe struggling or we're level, I think if we're level on 60 minutes or we're level, Klopp cannot possibly go
with
to extra time.
With the 2-goal advantage, we have. I think if I were Klopp, I would bench Salah because he's played a lot of games this season. Mane's been rested, so he could play for Leipzig. Jota's come back, or you could play Firmino if you wanted, and then just have Jota down the right. So he can bench Salah if he wanted to, but
Yeah, he's more than capable of benching Salah. But your score predictions, I'm going I'm going
for Charlie's lineup, I think.
Oh yeah, Charlie. Sorry, mate. Charlie.
It's fine. I'll go Alisson, Robertson. I do think Fabinho will play. I just can't see him putting such an unexperienced partnership at the back. So I'll go Fabinho, Kabak, Trent, and I think he'll just play like a safe, experienced midfield. I think he'll go Milner, Thiago, and Wijnaldum. I think that's just like a solid experience. And I think he'll just go with the front three because Jota's only played he's only played a few minutes, so I don't think you can start in like such an important game.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But score predictions, we'll start with you, Charlie. What are you going for this one?
I'm going to go 2-1 Leipzig.
Salah?
You can ask Wakar first, and then I'll do mine.
Well, Wakar.
I'm going to go. I think Leipzig will win, but we'll go through.
Yeah, what about you, Salah?
Does anyone know this picture? If you can see it. It's the I prefer not to speak one by Jose Mourinho. So I don't want to give my score prediction. Because when I give my score prediction, they lose. So I'm not going to give a score prediction this time around.
I think
Leipzig will score first and then, they won't score again.
I'm just staying silent. I don't want to jinx anything because I said
I
1-0. I said 1-0 to us, and what happened in that Fulham game? They scored 1-0. So if I say 2-0, Leipzig are going to score 2 and they'll go through. No, they'll take extra time. So I'm gonna just stay silent. I prefer not to speak. So I speak, I'm in a big trouble.
I think Leipzig will win 3-2 on the night, but Liverpool will go through. I think it'll be a quite high-scoring game, honestly. I think Leipzig will go for it, and it'll just force us not. Well, we're not getting goals. Yeah, Klopp has to just go for it. If he has to get a goal, he just has to put all his eggs on the table. Just go right. Just go for it. Just take a massive risk and see if it pays off. But I'm going Leipzig to win 3-2, Liverpool to go through. Leave your score predictions down in the comments below. Who you backing to progress into the Champions League quarterfinals? Smash the like on the video. Please subscribe to L5 Star FC. Hit the post notification bell if you want to see more content.